Very, very good morning to all of you, my friends. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Good to see you on Saturday morning. So, in the last two sessions, we discussed in depth the concepts of material variances, in fact. I hope you guys are thorough with the concept. Again, I hope you guys are now not memorizing the formula. You just try to memorize. I hope you are thorough with the concepts rather than memorizing the formula. And we are done with, as I said, we are done with material part. Now we'll be starting today with the next part of the chapter, wherein we'll be investigating the labor department, that whether there is any problem with the labor department or not. So, one second. Yes, Srinivas, after a long time. So let's start with the investigation of labor department. Now, in material, the basis of comparison is output. Same in labor also, the basis of comparison is what? Output. The basis of comparison is output. So let's take a situation wherein budget is given for 1 unit of output. For every unit of output, let's say 3 types of labors are required: skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. Let's say 2 hours of skilled, 3 hours of semi-skilled, and 5 hours of unskilled labor is required. Total 10 hours are required to manufacture 1 unit of a product. Further, the rate is also given, that how much we are paying them per hour: 5, 3, and 2. This is the budgeted data given for the period for a company, wherein to manufacture a product, 3 types of labor force is required, that is skilled and semi-skilled and unskilled. When talking about skilled, 2 hours are required for skilled, 3 hours are required for semi-skilled, and 5 hours are required for unskilled labor. Now, when talking about actual data, the actual output was 5,000 units. The actual output was 5,000 units, and further hours, rate, and amount. So when talking about actual hours, let's say 9,000 hours of skilled, 17,000 hours for unskilled, semi-skilled, and 30,000 hours for unskilled labor was used. So total it will be 40, 50, 56,000 hours. When talking about the rate, let's say we are paying them at the rate of 7, 2.75, and 1.5. So the actual cost to manufacture these 5,000 units will be 63,000 here, 45,000 here. Forty-six 750 here. So the total will be 154 750. So budgeted data and actual data are given in respect of labor. Now, my question is very simple. Are these two figures comparable or not? First question, are these two figures comparable or not? Okay. So I've got answer from many students. Yes, very good, guys. These two figures are not comparable. Why? Because the budgeted data is given for 1 unit of output and actual data is given for 5,000 units of output. So can we make it comparable? Yes. So what we have to do, we have to prepare revised standard. Can you guys tell me what will be the revised standard hours for skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled? Waiting for your answers, guys. Okay, so very good, Sukhveer Kaur. Your answer is correct. Srinivas, very good. Very good, Hardik. Rest everyone. Waiting for your answers. Ankit Mishra, Nancy. Good morning, Ankit. Good morning, Miss Ansari. I think you're joining the batch for the first time, Miss Ansari. Nitin Prajapati, incorrect answer. I'm surprised. Still, you are not getting correct answer. Vedahi, again, I'm surprised. How come you got these figures? Very good, Sai Kiran Kumar. Sanya, correct answer. Kasak, again, I'm surprised. How come you're getting these answers? Pranav, you too. Again, I have discussed hundreds of times that first check the output, the budgeted output and the actual output. Again, don't see the inputs. Pranav, I'm surprised again. Pranav, Nitin, and Kasak. Sorry, Pranav, Nitin, Kasak, and Vedai. Your answers are incorrect. Neeru, again, incorrect answers. Very good, Anjali, correct answer. Neeru, your answer is incorrect. Dev Kumar, again, incorrect answer. I'm surprised why you guys are not getting correct answer. This data is given for 1 unit. We have to make it equal to 5,000 units. Very simple, guys. The students who have posted incorrect answer. Okay, so I think whether he has posted correct answer now. Very good, Tambeshwari. Pranav, Kasak, and Nitin. Ritika Gupta, check the number of zeros. Pranav, now correct answer. Very good. Yes, Neeru. And Kasak and so Neeru, now correct answer. Very good, guys. So very simple, guys. This data is unit given for 1 unit of output. So still there are few students who are not thorough with what I want to say. So very simple, guys. 1 unit, 2 hours. So 5,000 units of output. How many hours? 10,000 hours. So herein it will be 10,000 hours. Again, 1 unit, 3 hours. 5,000 units, how many hours? 15,000 hours. Similarly, 1 unit, 5 hours, 5,000 units, 25,000 hours. So total 50,000 hours. Rate is 5, 3, and 2. So this will be 50,000. This will be 45,000. And this will be 50,000. Total, it will be 1,45,000. Now it is correct, Kasak. Very good. Very good, Akarma. Your answers are correct. Mr. Prajwal, please check the number of zeros. So now or master chart is ready just like material. Now, if it is a material, suppose assuming, let's say if it is a material based question, what will be the material cost variance? Can you guys tell me? Assuming that this is quantity, this is rate, and this is the total amount. If it is the question of material, can you guys tell me what will be the material cost variance? Very good, Hardik. Very good, Sanya. Very good, Dilip. Very good, Vedai. Very good, Tambeshwari. Sukhveer, very good. Nitin, very good. So again, the concept is same in respect of material cost variance and labor cost variance. The concept is same. Just like material cost variance, we will calculate labor cost variance. How much we were supposed to spend for these 5,000 units? 1,45,000. How much amount we have actually spent? 154,750. So how much extra we have spent? 9,750. That is adverse for the company because the actual cost is much more than my budgeted cost. Very good, everyone. So alternatively, we can also calculate that skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled, 10,000 hours at the rate 5 minus 9,000 hours at the rate 7. For semi-skilled, 15,000 at the rate 3 minus 17,000 at the rate 2.75. Third, 25,000 at the rate 2, 30,000 at the rate 1.5. So this will be 50 minus 63. This will be 13,000 adverse. So this is how we will get 9,750 adverse. So again, the concept of material and labor cost variance is same. Now let's proceed further. Here we used to calculate material price variance. That is, what should be the price? The price what we actual paid into actual hour. So here, when talking about labor, see, in material we used to calculate price variance. But in labor, instead of price, we will calculate rate variance. Again, the concept is same. The rate we were supposed to pay, the rate actually paid into actual hours. Similarly, here also 3 minus 2.75 into 17,000. This will be 15,000 favorable. This will be 4,250 favorable. This will be 1,250 favorable. So this is how labor rate variance will be calculated. Again, the concept is just like material price variance. So here, instead of price, we will calculate labor rate variance. Now here, this part we used to calculate material usage variance. That is कितना use होना चाहिए था, कितना use हुआ. How much we were supposed to use and how much we actually used. So in case of labor, instead of usage, it will be labor time variance, not hours variance, labor time variance. Or we can say efficiency variance. Labor time and efficiency. We can call it as time also, we can call it as efficiency variance also. Again, the concept will be same, just like usage. How much we were supposed to spend in case of scale 10,000 hours. The hours we actually spend 9,000 hours into the rate that is 5. So this will be 5,000 favorable. Similarly here, how much hours? 15,000 hours. How much hours? Actually we worked 17,000 hours into the rate that is 3. Anyone having any doubts or queries till now? You guys can please post your query. Very good, Sai Kiran Kumar. Your answers are correct. Anyone with any doubts or queries, guys? Very good, Dev Kumar. Waiting for your queries, guys. Very good, Ankit. Very good, Akarma. Very good, Prajwal. It is standard cost minus actual cost, not actual cost minus standard cost. Now, again, two parts of this. Herein, we used to calculate material mix variance. In case of labor, it will be labor mix variance. In case of labor, it will be labor mix variance. See, earlier in case of material, we used to calculate material mix variance. So in case of labor, we will calculate labor mix variance. Again, separately for skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. Now, can you guys tell me what should be the mix क्या होना चाहिए था? क्या हुआ? I know this. That is 9,000, 17,000, and 30,000. Can you guys tell me what will be the standard mix? Waiting for your answers now. I've discussed 4 to 5 questions in respect of material. So just waiting for your answers, guys. Very good, Sukhveer Kaur. Your answers are correct. Sanya, all your answers are correct. Very good. Very good, Pranav. Very good. Hardik, please check your final answer. I think you made typing mistake. Kasab, again, please check your final answer. What should be the mix, Dev Kumar? Now it is correct. Sai Kiran Kumar, please check your answer. Yes, Dilip, now this time it is correct. Very good. Anjali, correct answer. So, क्या mix होना चाहिए था? Very simple. 56,000 should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. This should be my mix. 56,000 should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. However, my actual mix is 9:17:30. So this will be The actual mix was 9,000 into 5, 3, and 2. So this will be labor mix variance. Now herein we used to calculate material yield variance. So here also it will be labor yield, or we can say if it is time, then we can call it as efficiency, or we can call it as sub efficiency. We can call it as labor yield or efficiency or sub efficiency. Very good, everyone. All the answers are correct. Very good, Sarthak. Very good, Dev Kumar. Very good, Akarma. Very good, Prajwal. So this is all what about labor mix variance. Now, when talking about yield variance, again same. These 5,000 units we were supposed to complete in 50,000 hours. These 5,000 units we were supposed to complete in 50,000 hours. But for these 5,000 units, how much hours we actually took? 56,000 hours. So how much hours extra? 6,000 hours is my inefficiency into the weighted average rate, that is 1,45,000 divided by 50,000. So anyone having any doubts or queries, you guys can please post your queries. Anyone having any doubts or queries, you guys can please post your queries. Again, the concept is just same like material. Again, when talking about the cost variance in material, it is standard quantity into standard price minus actual quantity into actual price. So here also it is standard hours into standard rate minus actual hours into actual rate. Here in case of rate also, standard price minus actual price into actual quantity. So here in it will be standard rate minus actual rate into actual hour. Herein again in time also, it will be standard hours minus actual hours into standard rate. In mix also, it will be standard mix minus actual hours into standard rate. And in case of yield, it will be standard hours minus standard mix into standard rate. I request you guys to please copy the solution. In the meanwhile, anyone having any queries? Any queries you guys can please post. Further, I request you guys to copy the solution, giving you 3 to 4 minutes time. Please do make note of each and every point. Plus, do write your comments while writing the solution that what all you understood from this part. So it will help you a lot while revising. Exams के time आपको बार-बार lecture सुनने की जरूरत नहीं है. Very simple, guys. Just write your comments that what you have learned and what you have understood. So as and when you are revising, you will be able to figure out that, okay, this was the thing I understood. So giving you 3 to 4 minutes time, do write your explanation comments in your notebook with the answers. So giving you 4 to 5 minutes time to copy everything. Last 2 minutes, guys. Do copy everything. Do write your comments, what you have understood. It will help you a lot, guys. Let everyone copy, Manvi. I'll discuss this part in detail. Don't worry. So Manvi, okay, so Hardik, when talking about efficiency variance, this is efficiency variance. But let's say while writing solution and the question is asking us to calculate all the labor variances, if we are writing this as a time variance, then we can mention it as a yield or efficiency variance. It's up to you. But if the question is giving efficiency variance or asking you to calculate specifically efficiency variance, this is efficiency variance. Now, Manvi, very simple, Manvi, just check the output. See, don't see the inputs, just check the output. So this budgeted data is given for 1 unit of output and actual data is given for 5,000 units of output. So the output is not same. That's why we do calculate revised standard. Again, don't focus on the input. See the output. Some or other information will always be given in the question as regards output. So very important, just see the output first. So herein, when talking about output, 1 unit, it is 2 hours. So 5,000 units, this will be 10,000 hours. 1 unit, 3 hours. So 5,000 units, this will be 15,000 hours. 1 unit, 5 hours. So 5,000 units, this will be 25,000 hours. Yes, it is advisable, Miss Akurma Ansari. Anyone else with any doubts or queries, guys? Now, I think I erased it by mistake. Now, guys, let's say this is the question and some additional information is also given in the question as regards idle hours. Some additional information is also given in the question as regards idle hours. So idle hours are given in the question for skilled, for semi-skilled, and for unskilled. Idle hours are given for skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. Let's say for skilled it is 500, for semi-skilled it is 400, and for unskilled it is 100. Total 1000 idle hours. Total 1000 idle hours. So now see, of these hours, that is the actual hours are given. Of these actual hours, see, we didn't work for this much of hours. These are the hours paid to the worker. Very important, guys, for idle hours, we need to pay to the labor. So we can say these are the hours paid. These are the hours paid. We are paying them for these hours, but actually, when talking about actual hours worked, when talking about actual hours they worked is 9,000 we are paying them. For 9,000 hours we are paying them, but the idle hours are 500. So it means they have worked effectively for 8,500 hours only. Similarly, for 17,000 hours we are paying, but of this 400 hours they are sitting idle. So 16,600 is the hours they actually work. Similarly, let's say 30,000 hours we are paying, but of this 100 is the idle hours. So hours effectively worked is 29,900. So this will be 55,000. This will be 55,000. So always remember, guys, as and when idle hours are given in the question, as and when idle hours are given in the question, we have to calculate actual hour worked. We have to calculate actual hours worked. That is 55,000 will be my actual hours worked. If you guys have any doubts in this part, you guys can please post your query. I repeat again, if in question by any chance the idle hours are given, then what we have to do is we have to first calculate actual hours worked. That is the hours paid minus the idle hours, we will get actual hours worked. Now further, very important, if idle hours are given in the question, there will be no change in labor cost variance. It will be same. Again, when talking about rate variance also, there will be no change. Further, in time variance also, as of now, assume that there will be no change. The change will start from the third phase. Herein we will calculate idle time variance. Herein we will calculate idle time variance separately for skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. That is 500, 400, 100 into the rate that is 5, 3, and 2. So this will be 2,500 adverse. This will be 1,200 adverse. And this will be 3,900 adverse. Now, guys, if you guys have any doubts till now, you guys can please post your queries first. So the first point is very simple. If idle hours are given in the question, we have to calculate actual hours worked. Actual hours worked. So actual hours, once actual hours worked is calculated, we will first calculate idle time variance, and this will always be adverse because it's a loss to the company. It's an abnormal loss, Srinivas. It's a loss to the company, so it will always be adverse. Now, guys, very important. See, overall, there was a difference of 50 and 56, that is 6,000 difference. See, overall difference between the budget and the actual hours paid, there was a difference of 6,000. We were supposed to complete in 50,000 hours, but we actually took 56,000 hours. So of this difference of 6,000, 1,000 is already considered separately in idle time variance. So of this difference of 6,000, 1,000 is already considered separately in idle time variance. So now we are left out with a difference of what? 50 and 55,000. जो 1000 hours का difference था, we have already calculated and considered separately in idle time variance. Now we are left out with a difference of 5000 only. So from now and onwards, for calculating mix and yield, these figures will be important. For calculating mix and yield, these figures will be important because the difference of 1000 hours we have already considered separately as idle time variance. So mix variance and yield variance, we will be taking these actual hours worked rather than hours paid. So very simple, guys. 55,000 is the total actual hours worked. This should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. 55,000 should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. Fifty-five thousand should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. So this will be 11,000, 16,500, and this will be 27,500 minus my actual hours work, that is 8,500, into the rate, that is 5, 3, and 2. Very good, Sai Kiran Kumar. Very good, Nitin Prajapati. So 11,000 minus 8,500 into 5. So this will be 12,500 favorable. So this will be my labor mix variance. And last, labor yield variance. Again, the work was supposed to be these 5,000 units should be manufactured in 50,000 hours. But we actually took how many hours? 55,000 hours. 1,000 due to idle time we have already considered separately. So the difference is of how many hours? 5,000 hours into my weighted average rate, that is 1,45,000 divided by 50,000. So 14,500 hours is my inefficiency. That's it. If you guys have any doubts or queries in this part, you guys can please post your queries. Further, I request you guys to again copy the same solution because again, these two questions are different. And write down the heading. If idle hours are given in the question, then this is the way you guys have to solve it. See, 55,000 should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. This 55,000 should be in the ratio of 2:3:5. So 55,000 into 2 by 10, 55,000 into 3 by 10, and 55,000 into 5 by 10. Yes, I will. I request you guys to copy the solution first again and copy the entire solution, treat it as a separate question and copy everything in detail. Then I'll discuss one more point and thereafter we'll start with few practical questions. You can check out the total also. Idle time variance plus mix variance plus yield variance will be time variance. Time plus rate, it will be cost variance. Prajwal, very important. If the idle hours are given in the question, then only we have to take idle hours. We can't calculate idle hours. See, there are two approaches, Kasak. Let me complete this approach first, then we will just work out on that part. This is efficiency variance, my dear. Anyone with any doubts or queries, guys? Yes, Anjali, Anuradha, Sai Kiran Kumar, Bhaskar, Bhavna, Bhumika, Mallu, any doubts? Kasak, Prakriti, Nitin, Sanya, Sukhveer, Tambeshwari, Vedavi, Vaishnavi, any doubts, guys? Ritika, Gupta, Pranav, Saundarya, Neeru, anyone having any doubts or queries, guys? If I'm putting up a question in front of you, I want correct answers from all of you. Make sure. So it's the time, whatever the doubts you have, you guys can please post your queries. It's always abnormal, Bhavna. Now see, very important, guys. I hope you are done with, I hope you guys have copied everything. Now, one more thing, very important, guys. There are two approaches to solve the question once idle time is given in the question. Very important, guys. There are two approaches to solve the question if idle hours are given in the question. The first approach is this one, what I have discussed. Another approach is that instead of putting idle time here, we can put idle time here. I repeat again, instead of putting idle time here, that is at the third level, we can place idle time variance here. Now, if we are putting idle time here, then very important, labor efficiency variance will be calculated using actual hours worked. Very important, guys. If we are herein, we have calculated labor efficiency variance using actual hours paid. I repeat again, here we have calculated labor efficiency variance using actual hour paid. But if we put idle time variance here, then labor efficiency variance will be calculated using actual hours worked. This is the change. Again, this will be calculated using always actual hours worked. This will be calculated using actual hours worked. But yes, if we are placing idle time variance here at the second stage, then efficiency variance will be calculated using actual hours worked. Anyone with any doubts or queries? Both the methods are logical and correct. Okay, so a task for you guys. If we are placing labor time, idle time variance here, what will be the efficiency variance? Waiting for your answers. If we are placing labor idle time variance here, what will be the efficiency variance? Again, efficiency variance you have to calculate using actual hours worked. Waiting for your answers. That's what I'm saying. Just try it once. I repeat again, if we are placing idle time variance here, what will be the efficiency variance? In short, you have to calculate efficiency variance using actual hours worked. Waiting for your answers now. So I've received answer from Vedai and Sanya, Dilip. Vedai, please recheck your calculation. It's up to you, Amit, whatever the method you want to follow. I have discussed the easiest possible, the best possible way to solve the question. I've got answer from Pranab, Dilip, Bhavna, Sanya, Vedai. Vedai, please recheck your answer. Bhavna, please check whether it is favorable or adverse. Manvi and Tambeshwari, your answers are incorrect. Very good, Ritika. Very good, Kasak. Your answers are correct. Srinivas, please recheck your answer. Bhavna Garg, please recheck your answer. It is favorable or adverse. Srinivas, I think your answer is incorrect. Very good, Hardik. Correct answer. Now it is correct, Bhavna. Vedai, now it is correct. Very good, Vedai. Nitin Prajapati, incorrect answer. Please recheck your answer. Dev Kumar, now this time it is correct. Very good, Dev. Vaishnavi, correct answer. Very good, Akarma Ansari. Correct answer. Raman Tambia, very good morning. Your answer is correct. So Ankit Mishra, Prajwal, waiting for your answers. Bhaskar Das, please recheck your answer and calculation. Ritika Gupta, very good, correct answer. Tambeshwari, please recheck your answer. Bhaskar Das, please post the final answer. I think your answer is also correct. Sorry. Bhaskar, your answer is correct. Mallu, your answer is also correct. Very good. Tambeshwari, please recheck your answer. Srinivas, please post the correct answer. I do expect a correct answer from you, my dear. And Manvi and Tambeshwari, please repost the answers. Your answers are incorrect. Tambeshwari, now it is correct. Bhaskar Das, now it is correct. So I hope now you guys can figure out what will be the impact if we put idle time variance here. This 3,900 adverse we will put here. Then there will be a change in efficiency variance. Both the approaches are correct. It's up to you. Whatever the approach you want to follow, you can follow. Anyone with any doubts or queries in labor variances, you guys can please post your queries. Again, labor, if it is this question, if we are solving as per this way, idle time plus mix plus yield will be efficiency. Efficiency plus rate will be cost. Yes, Dilip, correct answer. Your answer was correct. You tell me the correct answer, Srinivas. I do expect a correct answer. Giving you last 2 minutes time. 8,500 adverse is also incorrect. Please check the calculation. 10,000 minus 8,500 into 5, 15,000 minus 16,600 into 3, 25,000 minus 29,900 into 2. What will be the final answer, Srinivas? I think you are making some calculation mistake. Very good, Amit. Your answer is also correct. Very good, Anjali. Correct answer. Anyone else? Do post quick. Very good, Neeru. Correct answer. Sukhveer Kaur, you have not posted the answer. Sarthak again. Saundarya, you have not posted the answer. Nitin Prajapati, incorrect answer, my dear. The correct answer is 7,100 adverse. The correct answer is 7,100 adverse. That is 10,000 minus 8,500 into 5, 15,000 minus 16,600 into 3, 25,000 minus 29,900 into 2. 7,100 adverse is the correct answer. Please recheck your calculation. Hardik, my dear, just keep the things simple and clear. Yeah. Don't try to complicate the things. Just think straight and just memorize the concept. When talking about idle hours, it is abnormal idle hours only. Okay, Srinivas, now it is correct. Very good. Anyone else pending, guys? No? Very good, Nitin. Now it is correct. I hope now you guys are getting comfortable with the concepts rather than memorizing the formulas, because we have discussed many questions using concepts. So I hope now you guys are trying to solve the questions with the concepts rather than memorizing the formulas, right guys? Okay, a question for you now. So very simple guys, a simple question for you. A company manufactures product X. It requires 7 hours to manufacture a unit of product X. Budgeted rate per hour is rupees 10. Sorry. Budgeted rate per hour is rupees 10. During the month of December 2024, the company manufactured 12,000 units of product X. Labor were paid as follows. That is, for 60,000 hours, we paid at the rate 11. And for 30,000 hours, we paid at the rate 9.5. Let's not complicate the figures. For 30,000 hours, we paid at the rate 9.5. You are required to calculate the labor variances. Waiting for your answers now. Quick. Very good, Nitin. Now it is correct. So I request you guys to post your answers, what all variance you will calculate and what are the answers. Waiting for your answers. I repeat the question. A company manufactures a product X. It requires 7 hours to manufacture a unit of product X. Budgeted rate per hour is rupees 10. During the month of December, the company manufactured 12,000 units of product X. The labor were paid as follows. Wherein R and rate is given. You are required to calculate the labor variances. So waiting for your answers. Giving you 5 minutes time to solve the question. Sai Kiran Kumar, do mention that which variance you have posted. If you solve the question without the question number, how will I come to know that which variance you are posting or which question you are solving? So do post the complete answer, Sai Kiran Kumar. Which variance you have calculated? Cost, rate, time, efficiency, whatever it is. Okay, so let me check, Sai Kiran. Rest all waiting for your answers. Mr. Srinivas, I think today you are not in office, so do post all the answers. I'm not getting Amit Biswas, what you are asking. So I have got answer from Sai Kiran Kumar and Dilip, and their answers are not matching, so I'm not sure whose answer is correct. So quick, guys. The question is very simple, straight, just like material variance. It's not a different concept. So I do expect correct answer from all of you guys. Yes, Sanya. So I think Sanya has posted all the answers. So very good, Sanya. But still, let me check whether your answers are correct or not. Okay, so I have received answer from Bhavna Garg also now. And Dev Kumar, again, I've got answer. Very good. I've got answer from Vedahi also. So again, what I'll do is I'll just mention that your answers are correct or not. Let me calculate the final answer. So I think Sanya is the first one to post the answer, and all your answers are correct. Very good, Sanya. So Dilip, your cost variance is correct. So Sanya is the first one to post all the answers, and all your answers are correct. Dev Kumar, please recheck your answer. Your answers are incorrect. Bhavna Garg, your answer is correct. Second one is Vedahi, who posted all the answers, and your answers are correct. Very good, Vedahi. Vedahi. Then again, Kasak, all your answers are correct. Hardik, correct answers. Pranav, very good, correct answer. Vaishnavi, correct answer. Very good. Yes. Saundarya, please recheck your answer. All your answers are incorrect. Sai Kiran Kumar, incorrect answers. Bhavna Garg, very good, correct answer. Still waiting for your answers, guys. I have not received answers from many students. So, Raman, your answers are in. Your answer is correct. Akrama Ansari, your answers are incorrect. Raman, correct answer. Akrama Ansari, incorrect answer. Yes, yes, Hardik, your answer is correct. Again, there are many students who have not posted the answer. Where are you guys? Tambeshwari, yes, it is correct, but you should be quick. Yes, Bhumika, Dilip, Isha, Saundarya, Sarthak, Pranav, Prakriti, Nitin Prajapati. Sukhveer Kaur, waiting for your answers. Tambeshwari, cost variance is correct. So very good, everyone. Okay, so Sukhveer Kaur, all your answers are incorrect. Please recheck the calculation. I think there are many students who are still not thorough with the concepts. So very simple, guys. Again, the same way, budget, hours, rate, and amount. Sorry, hours and rate. So budget, it is 7 hours. They are paying at the rate 10. Actual, actual output is 12,000 units. So 60,000 into 11. I think Dilip, this time it is correct. Very good, Dilip. So this will be 2,85,000. Now, since these two figures are not comparable, we'll prepare revised standard. So very simple, 1 unit, 7 hours. So 12,000 units, 84,000 hours. Rate is 10. So this will be 8,40,000. So now my master chart is ready. So very simple. The first one is what? Labor cost variance. That is 8,40,000 minus 9,45,000. So this will be 1,05,000 adverse. When talking about labor rate variance, see 10 minus 11 into 60,000 and 10 minus 9.5 into 30,000. This will be 45,000 adverse. And labor efficiency variance, the work was supposed to be completed in 84,000 hours, but the work was completed in 90,000 hours. So 6,000 hours extra into the rate, that is 10. So 60,000 adverse. And the total is 1,05,000. It's a very easy and simple question. Now, very important, guys, we will not be able to calculate mix and yield because mix kahan pe calculate karte hain? When there are two or more than two types of worker. Herein, there is only one kind of workforce assuming it as skilled. So, herein, there are not skilled, semi-skilled or unskilled. It's only one type of labor. So, that's why mix and yield will not be calculated and the solution ends here. That's it. Anyone with any doubts or queries, guys? Very good, Anjali. Very good, Ritika. Very good, Tambeshwari. Okay, Sai Kiran. Very good, Raman. All the answers are correct. Okay. A change in question, assuming there are 1,000 idle hours. There are 1,000 idle hours. Okay, Sai Kiran. Labor efficiency variance or time variance, the work was supposed to be completed in 84,000 hours. This much hours we were supposed to work. The hours we actually worked is 90,000. 84,000, that is standard hours, minus 90,000 actual hours into the rate, that is 10. I hope, Ritika, this part is clear. So now a change in question, assuming 1,000 as idle hours, what will be the change in the solution? What will be idle time variance and what will be efficiency variance? Quick, guys, waiting for your answers. Dev Kumar, please check the number of zeros. So I think I've got answer from Vedai and she's the first one to answer. I repeat again, you are required to calculate labor variances assuming 1,000 as idle hours. So Vedai, correct answer. Kasak Yadav, correct answer. Sanya, very good, correct answer. Dev Kumar, correct answer. But do mention that which answer you are posting, which variance you are posting. Very good, Dilip, correct answer. Very good, Tambeshwari, correct answer. No worries, Miss Akrama. That's okay. No worries. I just want to make sure that you guys are thorough with the concepts or not. Very good, Hardik. Correct answer. Very good, Nitin. Nitin, please recheck your answer. Your answer is incorrect. Neeru, incorrect answer. Now it is Nitin, please recheck your answer. Ritika Gupta, waiting for your answer. Neeru and Nitin, please recheck your answer. Sukhveer Kaur, incorrect answer. I think still you are not thorough with the concept. You are required to calculate idle time variance also, Sukhveer. It is correct now. What about Amit Bishwas, Ankit Mishra, Prajwal? Waiting for your answers. Bhavna Garg, very good. Again, the question is very simple. Labor cost variance, there will be no change. It will be 1,05,000 adverse. Again, rate variance also, it will be no change. It will be 45,000 adverse. When talking about labor, idle time variance, total 1,000 idle hours. So 1,000 into 10, it will be 10,000. And labor efficiency will be, the work was supposed to be completed in 84,000 hours, but it was completed in 90, not 90. Out of 90, 1,000 is already idle time. So it is only 89,000. That's it. Into 10. So this will be 50,000 adverse. So 45 plus 10 plus 50. This will be 1,05,000 adverse. Anyone else with any doubts or queries? I request you guys to copy the question and the solution. Giving you last 2 minutes time. I'm not getting what you are saying, Hardik. I request you guys to please copy the question and the solution. So fine, guys. We are done with the concepts of labor variance. Let's take a break of 15 minutes. I'll be back after 15 minutes with 1 or 2 practical questions on labor variances. So let's take a break of 15 minutes. Welcome back, my friends. So now let's start with a practical question from the study material. I request you guys to please open your study material. I'll be discussing illustration number 8 now. Let's start with illustration number 8, giving you 2 minutes time. Do open your study material. Illustration number 8, page number is 13.33. So let's start with illustration number 8. The standard labor employment and the actual labor engaged in a week for a job are as under. Wherein skilled worker, semi-skilled worker, and unskilled worker, the data is given wherein the number of workers are given. The actual number of workers are also given. The standard wage rate and the actual wage rate is given. During the 40 hours working week, the gang produced 1800 standard labor hours of work. You are required to calculate the various variances. So herein it is given that during the 40 hours week, the gang produced 1800 standard hours labor of work. मतलब कुल मिला के 40 hours week में इन्होंने 1800 hours का काम generate किया. So herein in this question, the output is not given in units. Herein it is given in hours. Very important, guys. Herein the output is not given in units. It is given in hours. Now let's see how to solve the question. Illustration number 8. The budget is given for skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled worker. Now hours are given and rate is given. So standard number is 32 and the week is of 40 hours. Twelve workers into 40, that will be 480. And 6 workers into 40, this will be 240. So total 2000. When talking about the rate, it is given 3, 2, and 1. The actual output is given. That is 1800 hours of output is generated. Further, the actual work is given, that is 28 into 40. This will be 1120. 18 into 40. This will be 720. And 4 into 40. This will be 160. Even though we work for 2000 hours, but the output is for 1800 hours only. Further, when talking about the rate, it is given 4, 3, and 2. So this is the data that is given in the question relating to budget and actual. Srinivas, it is illustration number 8. Page number, it is 13.33. Now my question to you guys, are these two figure comparable, yes or no? Are these two figure comparable, yes or no? So I've got answer from Tambeshwari, Bhumika, Dev Kumar, Nitin, Hardik. Susanya, very good. Anjali, good. Hardik, good. Nitin, yes. Anyone else with answers? Neeru, yes. Are these two figures are comparable? Anyone else? See, many students answered yes, but honestly speaking, these two figures are not comparable. Why? What's the reason? Herein, this question is a unique question wherein the output is not given in units, it is given in hours. The output is not given in units, it is given in hours. So this budgeted data is given for 2000 hours of output. This budgeted data is given for 2000 hours of output. But when talking about actual data, even though we worked for 2000 hours, but the output generated is only 1800 hours only. The output is generated of 1800 hours only. So these two figures are not comparable. Why? Because this budgeted data is given for 2000 hours of output, whereas actual data is given for 1800 hours of output. So these two figures are not comparable. So there are many students who said yes. So for them, these two figures are not comparable. Why? Because the budgeted data is given for 2000 hours of, the budgeted data is given for 2000 hours of output and actual data is given for 1800 hours of output. Now, can we make them comparable? Yes or no? Yes, we can make them comparable. So can you guys tell me what will be my standard hours? Waiting for your answers. Can you guys tell me what will be the standard hours? So I've got answer from Hardik. Very good, Hardik. Rest all waiting for your answers. Can you guys tell me what will be my standard hours? These two figures are not comparable. The reason being is that this data is given for 2000 hours of output and this data is given for 1800 hours of output. Very good, Kasak. Rest all very good. Everyone, Hardik, Sanya, Pranav. I think now I can feel it that you guys are thorough with the concepts now. Very good, everyone. So this will be 1152. This will be 432. And this will be 216. Very good, everyone. All your answers are correct, guys. Very good, Akarma Ansari, your answers are correct. So now let's calculate the total. So now our master chart is ready. Very good, Nitin. Very good, Neeru. All your answers are correct. So now our master chart is ready. Now, can we calculate all the variances? Yes. The first one is labor cost variance. That is 4536 minus 6960. So this will be 2424 adverse. Next is labor rate variance. So standard rate minus actual rate into actual hours. So skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. So 3 minus 4 into 1120. So this will be 1120 adverse. 2 minus 3 into 720. So this will be 720 adverse. And 1 minus 2 into 160. So this will be 160 adverse. So this will be 2000 adverse. Next is labor efficiency variance. So skilled, again, efficiency variance 1152 hours we were supposed to work. We work for 1120 hours only into the rate, that is standard hours minus actual hours into standard rate. Similarly, 432 minus 720 into 2. So this will be 424 adverse. 2000 adverse, 424 adverse, the total will be 2424. Now next is labor mix variance. So again, standard mix minus actual hours into standard rate. So this 2000 should be in the ratio of this 1280, 480 and 240. See, anyways, the total is 2000. So 2000 का ratio क्या होना चाहिए था ये? That is 1280, 480 and 240. But the actual ratio of 2000 is 1120, 720, and 160 into the rate that is 3, 2, and 1. So this will be 480 favorable. Next is labor yield variance. This work was supposed to be completed in how many hours? 1152 plus 432 plus 216. That is 1800 hours. The work was supposed to be completed in 1800 hours, but the work was actually completed in 2000 hours. So 200 hours extra is my inefficiency. So 4536 divided by 1800. So this will be 504 Edwards. If you guys have any doubts or queries in this part, you guys can please post. Yes, Kasak Yadav, if 1800 hours are not given, then we can say that yes, these figures are comparable. Because if nothing is given in the question, we have to assume that the output is same. Very good, Raman. I request you guys to at least copy this master chart and the solution. In fact, if you want to copy the solution, but do copy this master chart, because again, the pattern of solving the question in the study material is a bit different. So just we are following the standard procedure to solve the question, the same procedure right from start, from material variances till now. I'm just following the standard procedure. That is, first write budget, then write actual. Just check if these two figures are comparable, go ahead straight away. If these two figures are not comparable, we have to prepare revised standard. Once revised standard is ready, now we can solve any type of question. So giving you 2 to 3 minutes time to copy the solution. Mallu Jadar, good morning. I think you are posting your query for the first time. So Mallu, skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled. See, 1280 for 2000 hours. 1280 for 2000. So for 1800, how much? 1152. Similarly, 480 for 2000. So for 1800, how much? 432. 240 for 2000. So for 1800, how much? 4. I hope your query is resolved, Mallu. Anyone else with any doubts or queries, guys? So I request you guys to please open illustration number 6. I'm discussing illustration number 6 now. Let's start with illustration number 6. The standard output of a product EXE is 25 units per hour. So there is a product EXE that is, we do manufacture 25 units per hour in manufacturing department of a company employing 100 workers. It means what? 100 workers are working for 1 hour to manufacture 25 units. Very important, guys. 100 workers are working for 1 hour. 100 workers are working for 1 hour to manufacture 25 units. So it means, in short, in 100 hours, collectively, we were able to manufacture 25 units. So in 1 unit, how many? Sorry, so 1 unit requires how much hours? 4 hours. Very simple, guys. So the standard output of product EXE is 25 units per hour in manufacturing department of a company employing 100 workers. So for 100 hours we manufacture 25 units. So 1 unit takes 4 hours to manufacture. The standard wage rate per labor hour is 6. So the standard wage rate is given. In 42 hours week, the department produced 1040 units of EXE despite 5% of the time paid being lost due to abnormal reasons. So idle hours are also given. The hourly wages actually paid were 6.2, 6 and 5.7 respectively to 10, 30 and 60 workers. So let's start. You are required to calculate the relevant labor variances. So let's start with the labor variances, illustration number 6. Again, I'll be using the same pattern. Very simple, guys. Budget, hours, rate. So as discussed, as I said, 100 workers into 1 hour. They manufacture how many units? 20 units. So in short, 100 hours, we manufacture 25 units. So 1 unit, how many hours? 4 hours. So 1 unit require 4 hours. And the rate is given. How much is the rate? Standard rate is 6. Now, when talking about the actual data, see again, we will first write hours paid, then we will calculate hours worked. Hours paid, rate and amount. Hours paid, rate and amount. So in 42 hours week, it is given that the hourly wages rate were paid to at the rate of 6.2, 6 and 5.7. 6.2, 6 and 5.7. To how many workers? To 10, 30 and 60 respectively. So 10 into 42, this will be 420. 30 into 42. This will be 1260. And 60 into 42. This will be 2520. So in short, for 42 hours, for 4200 hours, we worked and we got output of how much? 1040 units. So we'll calculate the amount also, 420 into 6.2. So this will be 2604. This will be 7560. This will be 24,528. Now budgeted data is given for 1 unit. Actual data is given for 1040 units. So what we will do, we will prepare revised standard. So hours, rate and amount. 1 unit 4 hours. So 1040 units, how many hours? 4160 hours into 6. Further, herein the information is also given as regards idle hours. So we will calculate actual hours worked. See, there are 3 category of workers because we are paying them at a different rates, first, second and third. So this will be 420 into 5%. So this will be 21. 1260 into 5%. This will be 63. 2520 into 5%. This will be 126. So actual hours worked will be how much? 4. This will be 399. This will be 1197. This will be 2394. So my master chart is ready now. My master chart is ready. Budgeted data, actual data, revised standard, and since idle hours are also given, actual hours worked are given. Now we can easily calculate all the variances. If you guys have any doubts in this problem, then you guys can please post. I request you guys to calculate it on your own. The master chart is ready. So now you can easily calculate all the variances. So herein we'll be calculating labor cost variance. Since there is only one type of worker, so labor rate variance, labor idle time variance, and labor efficiency variance. The point is, the key is stick to the basics. आप basics पे रहिए, stick to the basics. Just follow the pattern what I have taught you. You'll be able to solve any questions of labor or material. If you guys have any doubts in this part, you guys can please post your query. So, Srinivas sir, please repeat how you calculated standard man hours one more time. So, very simple, Srinivas. 100 workers are working for 1 hour to manufacture 25 units. It means in 100 hours, we are manufacturing 25 units. So, 1 unit, it will take 4 hours. 100 hours, 25 units. So, 100 divided by 25. So, 1 unit takes 4 hours. Tambeshwari sir, how idle time is calculated? Very simple. See, it is given in the question straight away that 5% are my idle hours. So 420 into 5%, 1260 into 5%, and 2520 into 5%. See, there are total 100 number of workers, and it is given that 125 units are manufactured in 1 hour. In a department where there are 100 workers, it means total 100 workers work for 1 hour to manufacture 25 units. So 100 hours for 25 units, 1 unit 4 hours. So I've got, I think many of the students have started posting the answers also. Very good, Dev Kumar. Let me check. Very good, Hardik. Let me check. So waiting for your doubts or queries, whatever the doubts you have, you guys can please post. I'm done with the explanation of material and labor variances. Tomorrow again we have a session, and I'll be completing the standard costing tomorrow, wherein we'll be discussing fixed and variable overhead variances. So if you guys have any doubts or queries in material and labor, you guys can post whatever the maximum possible practical questions. I have to discuss. I have already discussed. See, in short, it is given that there are total 100 workers who are working in a department, and in an hour, 25 units are manufactured by these 100 workers. So 100 workers are working for 1 hour each to manufacture 25 units. So in short, for these 25 units, how many hours we worked? Collectively, we worked for 100 hours. So 25 units, 100 hours. 1 unit, 4 hours. The point is this master chart. Once this master chart is ready, you can solve any questions. So very simple, guys. Labor cost variance will be 24960 minus 24528. Rate variance will be 6 minus 6.2 into 420. 6 minus 6 into 1260, and 6 minus 5.7 into 2520. Labor idle time variance will be very simple, 210 into 6. Efficiency variance, very simple again, guys. The work was supposed to be completed in 4160 hours, but we actually completed in 3990 hours. This 200 hours we have already considered here into the standard rate, that is weighted average rate, or standard rate, that is 6. So this is the way you guys have to solve this question. Very good, Kasak. Very good, everyone. Very good, Sukhveer. I think your answers are matching. Anyone else with any doubts or queries? It's already 9:21. I wish I could take one more question. Yes, there is one more session tomorrow on standard costing, 7 a.m. Again, an important announcement for you guys. Tomorrow, I'll be taking one more session on standard costing at 7 a.m. So 7 to 9:30. Be prepared. Be ready. I'll be discussing fixed and variable overhead variances. It's a bit different from material and labor, but it's not that tricky. Anyways, guys, 1 second. So Hardik has requested one question for homework. We'll solve it and come tomorrow. So let me check, Hardik. Okay, I request you guys to please copy this presentation. The presentation is the key. Hardik, I need to frame a question to put up in the session. And right now it's like 9:22 and I just don't want to put up an easy question in front of you. I just want a tricky question. Don't worry, I'll put up a tricky question on labor cost, labor variances in the next session. The easy question now I can figure out that you guys can easily solve it. Okay, if the time permits, for sure I'll put up one or two questions on the trickier side. Actually, most of the questions what I frame in class, it's like, I just frame it randomly. I don't refer any material or anything. So just to test your knowledge that whether you are thorough with the concepts or not. So if time permits, then surely, if I'm free today, I'll surely try to figure out or frame one question and we'll put up. Don't worry. So guys, let's sum up what we have discussed till now. We have started with the standard costing or variance analysis. When talking about standard, when talking about, we started first with material variances, wherein we discussed material cost, material price, material usage, material mix, and yield. Mix plus yield will be usage, usage plus price will be cost. As far as the concept, I have discussed in detail. As far as the formulas also, I have just discussed for your reference. Thereafter, we started with labor variance, wherein we discussed labor cost variance, labor rate variance, then idle time variance, efficiency variance, mix variance, and yield variance. Again, the best way to approach the solution is read the question carefully. First, try to figure out that whether the budgeted output and actual output are given or not. If it is given, just check whether the budgeted output and actual output is same or not. Yes, if it is same, no need to prepare revised standard. अगर आपका budgeted output और actual output same है, no need to prepare revised standard. If it is not same, if it is different, then we have to prepare revised standard. Again, आप inputs पे focus मत कीजिए. See the output. Input is important to calculate mix, but output is important to calculate standard quantity or standard R. So that's what it is. That is the key. So try to solve all the questions of study material, be it practical question, be it illustration, be it MTPs, RTPs, or past questions. If you guys have time, then just dedicate today. Dedicate your time to standard costing today, because it's a very important chapter from examination point of view and from your practical purpose also. So try to solve all the questions, whatever the questions, wherever the questions you get, try to solve as many as possible question as you can. Tomorrow, we'll be starting with a fresh concept that is relating to fixed and variable overhead, and we'll finish it off everything. So thank you so much, guys, for your time and patience and for active participation in the session. God bless you guys. Enjoy your Saturday. See you tomorrow on Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Yes, yes.